as promised. Storm getting warmed up a little past that smash. Here for the second matchup of the evening. Doubleheader here. Gets facing off against the Casady Cyclones. Here comes their service warm-up. We got about a minute, two here before the match begins. So you get to listen to me make up whatever I can to tell you before the game gets going. So make sure while we're doing this, go refill your tea, your water, get comfy, use the restroom, because you're not going to want to miss a minute of this next match. The boys definitely got good and warmed up against the PCO Pirates in that first set, first match, taking both sets. Again, that first set was 26-13. Yes, the score was off from the table at this point. I know where the mistakes were, and I'm trusting my score. And I apologize for that first set also being silent. I did not mean to have it muted, but I promise you, the commentary was just gold. You'll just have to take my word for it. Second set, OKC Storm went on to win 25-18. Accurate on the table and by us, so that's always good when things match up well. There's the whistle. We'll get these shagged up here and ready to play. Both sides have had their warm-up. The little bit of the second set, Casady Cyclones versus the PCO Pirates I saw. Casady looks pretty formidable. Some good hitters, great defense, hands, whatnot. We'll see how we come out swinging, defending, all that fun jazz here in just a second. Coach Kylie's giving the boys the lineup so they know where to go. Casady ready to smack hands and good luck. Archie making his way across to the stand. Let's have our meet and greet here. Storm's fired up, or at least Raleigh is. Huddled up, let's see who breaks first. Oh, Cyclones break first. They're ready to play. Storm's still hanging out. You know, sometimes you just need a good group hug. All right, Storm out of their huddle. Let's see how we line up here. I'm going to have to make a few changes as quickly as I can. Barrett, Nick, Aiden. Wasn't too far off, not bad. Get that there. Okay, Raleigh, Hayden, Nick, Barrett, Truman, and Kyler. There's our libero swap to bring Isaac into the back. Cyclones are checked, libero swapping in. Looks like we're ready for action. Looks like Nick's playing kind of the middle position. Just not libero swapping for his middle, just for Tyler's middle position on the back row. Anyway, we're ready to go here. Casady with the serve. It's up and over. Passed up, Hayden. Bear with a big swing. Brock's able to seal it, put it down. Storm side, Casady Cyclones strike first. Serves up. Pop. Nick. Barrett. Over the block this time. Yep, that's a double. Storm evens it out. Hayden back to serve. Serve is up. Outside attack. Rolled over. Hayden. Barrett. Able to get around the block. Puts it down. A little off shot there. Off speed shot there. Serve is up, short end of the net. Serve, closed off the tape and short. That's an ace for the Cyclones. Apologize, I'm just a little distracted here trying to grab you some stats that we can talk about. There's the serve. Hayden, Truman on the attack. Big left-hand swing, kept alive, free balled over. We're going to stay in system. Hayden looking in the middle to Nick, around the block. Oh! We're still alive. Here comes the Pirates attack. The Cyclones attack on the right side, off the block and down. Substitution. Logan coming in. Popped up. Hayden. Truman. Off the block. That's a kill. Storm down by one. Nick serving. Sends it. Cyclone. Oh, nice little pop over there. That's a little overpass kill for Kyler. Four to four. Nick serving. Sends it. The block's able to roll it and put it down. That's going to Kyler and Logan combining on that one. Logan really making his presence known here. First outing with the Storm. Definitely glad to have him. Nick. Nice shallow. Oh, just over a beautiful block, or around a beautiful block, I should say. Falls for the Cyclones. Went off speed and changed to a tip. Nick, Hayden, Raleigh coming in. Dylan for Logan, so Dylan will go back to serve. 6-5, your OKC Storm. Dylan. Come from the right side, dug up. Oh, hello. Okay, they're going to say that was the ball in the net, not his hand. Hey, they got the better view than me, so a little mental error there. Six to six, Cyclones with the serve. Floater, shallow, Nick, Truman, Nick, good push over. Second outside. Touch on the block as it falls out. Cyclones on top by one. Serve is up. Ooh. Ooh. Just a step off there. That's an ace for the Cyclones. Six to eight. Serve. There we go. Hayden. Truman off the block. It's Doug. Off the block. Nick. Hayden looking outside. Raleigh. Nice solo kill there. Kyler off the overpass. Overdig. Good defensive sequence there. the Storm to stay aware. Defense wins championships. I'd say name that movie, but it's in so many movies. I was quoting Mighty Ducks there. Forget which one. The third one, I think. Truman short serve into the net. Serve is up. Nick. Hayden. Raleigh on the attack. Good. That's a kill. Libero was swapped. That'll bring Isaac in to serve. Kyler out for much to rest with some of those solo keys there. Nice flat serve there, handled. Comes to the right side of the attack. Through the block. Hayden's able to get there. Nick. Tips and tools off the block. Very high IQ play there. Isaac. Flat serve into the 6th spot. Tools the block on return. It's Point Casady. Down by 1, Cyclones. Serve. That was in. Uncontested ace. Cheering each other on here. They know what they need to fix. Fun thing of volleyball, you're never too far down. There we go, short serve into the net. Get Raleigh back to serve. Bring Logan back into the front row, going out to rest. Raleigh. Into the 5 spot. Right side attack. Into the... That looked like tape to me. Yeah. Well, they're going to say touch the block and then out. I promise Archie didn't ask my opinion. Those bang bang calls are always hard to do. Definitely don't criticize until you've done it. Serve is up, Logan. Logan on the ground. Nope, we're going to have a double call on that set. Down by 3. It's okay. They're getting over till they hit 25. And there's got to be more than 2 between. Logan pulls the block. They did it. Middle back row attack. Off the block. And just a smidge out. Just a smidge out. That was well sealed. Timeout Storm. 10-14. JV boys also in action tonight with doubleheader. They're at the Hive. You catch all that action here on YouTube as well, but stay with us and catch them later as it'll be posted. All right, that's enough of that. Says it's time to play. Storm on 2, 1-2 Storm. We're ready to go. See what adjustments we have here. Short serve and into the net. That goes down as a coach's point. Anytime a coach calls a timeout and the point is scored, that's a coach's point. 11-14, Storm serving. Hayden up. Foot fault. That's what the flag in the air means. And pointing to that line, it's a foot fault. Down by 4, Cyclones. Dylan, pardon me. There's Truman on the attack. Cyclones. All right, little talk over the in and out. There's the line judge called it out. Drop ref called it in and overruled. Truman keeps us alive. Sent over. Middle attack. Fortunate fall there. Nick coming back to serve. Nick sends it. Libero. I'm going to count that as an ace. Serve is up. Good line drive to that 6th spot. Hayden, Nick, Truman, over the block. Good spot. Trying to go to dead man's corner. Roll shot, Hayden. Nice pass, setting Nick up from the back row. Trickled over the net. We're still going. Ooh, off the block and down. Great attack. I heard Coach Kyler call it from here. They were able to take the setter out of the play, get him out of system. Shortened into the net. Substitution. Bring Dylan back in to serve. Logan out to rest. Boys doing a lot of good so far. Just need a few things to fall our way a little better. Serve short. Over though. Nick. Hayden. Truman. Kills it. A little out of system, a great exchange there. Truman putting it down on the libero. Dylan serves. Shanked off. That's an ace. Storm down by 1, looking strong. Again, just got to string together some. Told you, game's never over. You might be down, but you're not out until they hit 25. There's the serve. Low, just not enough court. That'll go for the Cyclones. Shake it off, make it up with a pass. And Glad sideline kept up with me. It's Kyler back in on the libero swap. Serve. Popped up, Hayden. Outside to Raleigh. Off the block, that's a kill. Storm back within 1. Truman back to serve. Didn't realize I've now noticed 2 southpaws. Need to pay attention to see how many left-handers we have. There's the serve. Short and into the net. I know they're trying to stay away from the libero because he's been digging up serves. Coach Kyler letting them know the cost of those missed serves. Free ball over, Truman, Hayden, Raleigh, into the tape. Those missed serves start to add up when you're in a 2 3-point game, and you've had 5. That's the lead. We're okay. Cyclones. We're going to replay that one. Incorrect line judge calling a foot fault. Whether there was one or not, I'm not sure, but that's up to the other side to call that. So there's the serve now. Nick, Hayden, into the middle. Tyler, 2 in the block. Isaac up the serve, down by 2. Nice line drive. And out. Point Storm. Coach Kylie's wanting Isaac to avoid the libero, and he keeps going to him. Let's see. Libero's just there. Good little guy there. Block on the right side. Big dig. Raleigh into the block. That'll do. Big dig there started by Isaac to keep it alive. It's now the first of 5 in 2020 here. Away from the libero like Coach Kylie wanted. Right side attack. Over the block. Into the fire. We're still alive. It wasn't pretty, but it worked. Middle attack. Elevates. Gets around the block. .21. Serve is up. Out. Way to call and watch, boys. Again, this is first to 5. All right, now first to 4. Substitution here. Dylan going out. Barrett coming back in for the front row. Raleigh back to serve. First to 4. Let's get there, boys. Raleigh sends it into the 6th spot. Set up, right side attack, into the block. Great spot there, Hayden. Into the block. That's your center middle can block. Crucial point there. Storm back on top by 1. Just need to push 3 to seal the deal in this first set. Sent. Hayden returning the center belt favor. Right side, around the block. We're there. Great way to settle off the ceiling. Right side. Oh, it wouldn't have mattered if he was in the net. That ball was out. Unfortunate touch there at the net on the block attempt. First to 3, here we go. Cyclone serving. Truman over pass, but that's all right. We're still alive. Right side attack. Into the block and down. That's how you seal a block. Well, I've had some uncharacteristic missed serves for the Storm boys tonight in all 3 sets so far. The block has just been well sealed across all 3 sets. Hayden serving, pushing 2 here. Good short serve, popped up, outside attack, tipped over. Off shot there. Defended on the outside attack. We're still alive. Raleigh, Truman around the block and down. That was pretty. That was just so pretty. Set point. Oh, timeout, Cyclones. Looking much better in this latter part of this first set. Seem to be finding a rhythm in the rotation. The down official there, the coach for PCO, is talking with this player about responsibilities there, making sure he knows. But still, hey, if he saw the call, he saw the call. Good on him for doing it. No biggie. Out of the timeout, Hayden serving set point, number 1. Shuttle serve to the 1, set, looking middle, push attack. Nick, Truman. Birthday. Nick and Truman both on it. One more. Raleigh, Nick, around the block, defended. Nick, Hayden, let's get a kill here. Barrett around the block and down. That's a kill. That'll do for set number 1. Your OKC Storm taking it 25-22. Don't go anywhere. We're just going to have a couple-minute break here and come right back to the action. See where our lineup shakes out at. What a stellar set that was. Well, make sure you come back and join us again on the YouTube next week, as your OKC Storm will be be playing up in Jinx on Monday. A little trip down the turnpike for them. Let's see if we can't figure out the lineup here. All right, Truman, check. Barrett, Nick, Hayden, Raleigh, and that is Kyler. There we go. There's our starting lineup. Hayden will be your first server. Nick, Barrett, Truman, Raleigh, and Kyler. Pardon me. Kyler and Raleigh. Should have a libero swap coming in once the line judges checked. Just having to grab one more line judge real quick. Now we're set to go. Now we'll check some lineups, but we've already done checked it. So we're ready to go. hope everyone had a beautiful Easter yesterday. Always an amazing time to reflect and remember our risen Savior. That Resurrection Sunday. Here we are on what they call Easter Monday. Let's check in as a hockey fan here. I'm going to check in, see how my Avalanche are doing. Thought they were in action tonight. Okay, they haven't started yet. All right, still got a little bit of time. But it looks like the Blues and Jets are 1-1. And the Capitals in Montreal Capitals are up 2-0. Always fun having sports to follow, isn't that right? I know 2 weeks ago we were talking NCAA finals. That was quite the game there between Houston and Florida. My goodness. Now on to the hockey playoffs. Should be tooling up as well. If I remember right, we're getting close to NBA. We are in NBA playoffs, because the OKC Thunder, man, did they make a statement against Memphis the other night. Anyway, back to the sports at hand here. The swat will note it. Hayden's first server. We're ready to go for set number 2. Storm serving. And we're off. Outside attack, it's up. We're getting feisty. Truman on the attack, tips around. The Barrel's able to dig it up. Outside attack, tip, around the block. It finds pay dirt. Cyclone strike first again. Great athletic exchanges there. Cyclone serve. Way to stay off the net, Hayden, and pop that over. That was a beautiful play there. Hayden, I'm going to call that a dig for the center. Off shot there by Barrett. We're still alive. Outside attack. Knuckle punch. That'll work. Hayden getting it done on the defensive and offensive side. Bring Nick up to serve. Barrel backs, swap back. Kyler back into the front row there. 1-1. Serve is up. Good smack. 6 spot. Set. Middle just a little off on the shot there. Falls Cyclone side. Point Storm. Storm on top. Let's see if we can stay that way. Nick serving 2-1. Sends it. A little adjustment into the 5 spot. Libero, free ball. Nick. Hayden. Middle set. Kyler off. That'll do. When you put it down with some force. Make that dig or that block. Tool it out. Shank it out. And get you that point. 3-1. Nick sends it. Great flat serve into that 116, played up by the 1, popped over. Oh, great dig there by Raleigh to keep it alive. We're still going. Oh, dump over into the campfire. Barrett on and off shot, kills it. Wow. What a play. Da-na-na. That's ESPN top 10 right there. Defense wins championships. 4-1. Nick sends it. Right side attack, off the block and out. Cyclone striking back, getting the side out. Cyclone serving. It's up. Raleigh will dump over, rolls it just over the tape. Hayden's on fire. 3 of the 5 points, I believe, be his credit. We're going to have a substitution here. Barrett going out to rest. Dylan coming back to serve. 5-2, Storm top. Let's keep it that way. Serve. There's my other left-handed, Truman and Dylan. Let's see if we can find a few others, if there are any others. Aiden, back set to Truman. Big kill. Beautiful back set. The approach by the outside drew the block. Put Truman one-on-one and able to kill it off the libero, shank it out. Storm up by 4. Dylan. Right side attack. Okay, well, not going to get the carry call on that one. I would have but I think Coach Kylie would have liked it too. Sure looked like one to me, but Archie disagrees. We will tip our hat and on to the next. 6-3. There's the serve. Aiden. Raleigh off speed into the block. Yep, that was out. 7-3, Storm on top. Truman back to serve. Storm is just taking all the energy out of the Cyclones. Putting it into some rumble here. And out. Great fast-paced sequence and out. Storm up by 5, biggest lead of the match. Truman sends it. Great ball. Outside having to take it on off shot there. Nick keeping it alive. Nick, back row kill. Timeout Cyclones, they want to talk about it. Storm really finding that rhythm here. Keeping the Cyclones at bay. What a matchup. So yeah, here we are in NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs. Thunder, the number 1 seed there. Looks like they'll be taking on Memphis again tomorrow night. I had family at the win yesterday and just said Loud City just doesn't describe it justice. Of just the atmosphere, and the Thunder took it 51-point win. Beautiful game. Anyway, back to here. Truman still serving. Southpaw strikes. Raleigh. Just a little too much mustard. It's okay, it happens. Great idea on those overpasses to make them pay for it. There's the serve. Aiden. Looking for Raleigh on the sneak attack. Raleigh on the sneak attack there behind Kyler. Should be Isaac serving. There we go. Libero. 10-4, OKC Storm up by 7. Shorten into the net. Serve is up. Pass. Overpass. Cyclones put it down. Ten to 6. Cyclones send it. Good pass, Hayden. Tossing out to Raleigh. Off the block. Substitution. Barrett coming back into the front row for us. Cyclones also substituting. There we go. Barrett in. Raleigh back to serve. Storm still up by 5. And rolling. Serve in 5 spots. Set. Outside. Off the block and down. Got your setter combining with the middle again. Raleigh serves. Triple the barrel in the 6th spot. Set. Back set. Right side attack. Block unable to get there. Well drawn there. Still up by 5. Libero for the Cyclones back there to serve. Quite the little scrapper. Barrett, off shot there, gets it. Right side attack around the block. Hayden sets out. Libero. Barrett, the good set. Out of system, but we're good. And the outside attack, puts it down. Off-speed float serve there. Quick serve, set to Nick. Nick putting it down. Good little quick middle action there. Storm staying in control, up by 5. Hayden serving. To the 6. That's an ace. Hayden, Storm up by 6. Serve is up to the 5 spot. Back set to the right side. Yeah. Block, a little touch of the tape there, so kill doesn't matter. Storm still up by 5. Cyclone serving. Great dig by Nick there. Staying aware of the play on the overpass. Good spot by Hayden on that pass over just to keep us alive. Outside attack, over the block. Wow, what a dig. Off the block and down. That's Truman. And Nick combining for the block. Open this back up to a 6-point Storm lead. Libero swap there. Isaac on that big dig, keeping it in and alive and to end. That's pretty impressive as he was following there. Nick back to serve, up by 6. Big serve to the 1-6 on the attack, into the net. That wiry defender falling for Storm, or helping Storm out there. Up by 7, biggest lead of the match. Great serve into the 1. Out, right side attacking out. Pardon me, outside attacking out. The Storm is building. The Cyclone is fizzling. See if we can't keep it here. That's going to be the second charge timeout for Casady Cyclones. They're out of them. They better figure it out here. 17-9. Your OKC Storm on top. Storm making all the right adjustments. from that first set. All right, that's enough of that timeout. Let's get ready to play. 1-2 Storm. Nick serving. Dug up. Comes to the outside attack. Tipped over. Through the block. We'll call that a coach's point. Serve, Hayden on the dump. Falls out. Storm back on top. Substitution. Dylan back to serve in place of Barrett. Up by 8, Dylan sends it. Cyclones down. There's a serve. Dylan, Hayden, Truman. Able to keep us alive there. Serve. Short serve. Hayden. Kyler able to get it around the block. Block gets there, Raleigh. That's a kill. 19-12. Truman sends it. Nice short serve into the 6. Played up. Right side tip. Boys wanting a thrown caught ball on that one. Archie's just not letting them have it. He's gotten away with it 2-3 times, so at this point, for consistency, yeah, don't call it, but it looked like it to me, but Archie definitely has more experience than I do. Hayden, Raleigh, cross shot, dug up, right side attack. That'll work. Storm back in control. Isaac up to serve. Kyler out for a rest. That was a barrel spot. All right, first to 5 for the Storm here, 20-13. Serve is up. 5-16 or 5 played it. Right side and out. 4 more. Isaac. Big block there, Nick and Hayden combined. Good ball. I do have to agree with the excitement there of the Cyclone bench. We were probably in the net. I couldn't see it from here, but the way it was moving. Either way, the ball fell for their point. 21-14. There's the serve. Enough on it, just out. Not short, but out. Stroke point, Riley up to serve. Substitution here. Barrett back in. Let's push 3. Serve is up in 5-16, played up by the 5, back set. Tap tip over. Way to keep that up, Isaac. Oh, good hustle. Just out of the reach for a second touch there. Like you know, you got a little zinger on his elbow there, hitting the floor. Those tend to tingle for a minute. Hopefully you can shake it off and finish it without much problem. There's the serve. Vero de Bro. Off shot. Ooh, not enough mustard. Storm still on top by 6, need 3 to finish. Serve is up. Pop shot and out. Holding up the serve. Let's see if we can't finish here. Push 2 and finish. Much better set. Fewer mistakes always helps. Boys looking strong here. There's the serve. 21-6. The 1 played it up. Set. Layout. This will be match point number 1 for your OKC Storm. Serve is up. Around the net. And this serves, that would have been game. Just by points given away here, but that's all right. Coach Kylie's got it on lock there. So here's the serve from the Cyclones. This will be match point number 2. Nick Ben. Barrett from the right side. Big free ball. Able to make it there. Nick. Hayden. Barrett from the other side. That'll finish it off. Here, OKC Storm taking 25-17. Great match this evening. That's it. Join us back here on the YouTube next week, Monday, coming to you live from Jinx. I believe, let me rephrase that, I believe it'll be coming to you live from Jinx. Boys will be in action. Stay tuned for more on that. And remember, follow us on the socials, follow us on YouTube, follow us on the website of Nation Storm. Make sure to stay weather aware. Keep